Good morning, friends. Just did like this really long recording on Instagram Live to find it did not happen. So here I am recording to do the YouTube thing per usual. Welcome to class. Hop on your mat. If sitting back on your knees is a thing for you and it feels like something that's supportive, go ahead and do that. If it's not a thing for you, you can crisscross applesauce and then find what feels good from there. And as you come into your seat, just start to take note of your breath, of your headspace, all these things that most often are just unconsciously are, right? So it's like, let's bring consciousness into our present moment being breath, and then that way we can weave that more and more and more often throughout the rest of our days and lives and experiences. Growing really soft in the face, the jaw. Gorgeous. Start to take a full breath into your body. And a full breath out. Yeah, another one like that. Nice. Slow motion, start to invite the left fingertips down on the earth, and you'll walk the fingertips far enough away from the body so that the arm is fully extended, and then an inhale will slide your right arm up your sweet side body, and you'll reach long, say hello here, finding some organic movement about it. Full breaths in and full breaths out. One more inhale. And then exhale slowly through center. That arm slides down the body, the right one. And then you crawl those fingerprints way out away from you and inhale the left arm up and over. Yep, and we're here for a few. Make them organic. Notice what's stiff. Notice what's open. Full breath. And then exhale gently through center. Beautiful. Again, the left fingers are going to crawl out to the side, and this time the right leg will extend out. And with a breath in, we prepare. And with a breath out, we send our hips up, and we find this supported side plank where you can really breathe into the body. Full breath in. And then exhale slowly down through center. Slow. Sit tall, breathe in. Crawl those right fingers out, breathe out. Inhale, extend that left leg long. And exhale, rocket those hips to the sky. I'm a rocket woman. You may know that song. You may think I'm a musical genius and made it up. Oh, breathing, living, moving. Stretch the side body. Reach that top arm up. Full round in. And a full round out. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, down through center we go. Gorgeous. And then the hands can fall on the knees and you just find some type of organic yumminess. The spine moves, the shoulders move, the head moves. And then notice how fast you're moving it all and you're like, oh crap, I'm like really moving it fast. Slow it down. Let your breath move you and let your breath be slow. Still. Not still. Slow. Beautiful. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, place your palms on the earth and come forward into a tabletop. And when you get into this tabletop, keep your movement going. Swirl the hips around, check in with the shoulders, check in with the wrists. You can pick one up at a time and just notice. And then inhale, we'll send your hips really far forward and your toes will reach towards your bum. Your throat will reach towards the sky. And then exhale, we'll send that sweet tushy back. And inhale, bring it on forward. Hips thrust down, throat pulls up. And then exhale, sends your hips back. One more time. Inhale, forward we go. Exhale, back you go. Beautiful. Tuck the toes. Breathe in, fill up. Exhale, slide the hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. And be gentle. Be gentle. Notice. Take inventory. Check in with where the weight in your hands is distributed. Mine was just solely in the heels of my hands. We've never arrived, right? We always have to checkpoint ourselves. Move the weight from the base of the hand, through the base of the fingers, through the tips of the fingers. The whole hand supports you. Take a big breath in. Pull the right leg up. And as you exhale, step the foot between the hands. And then you're going to start to play with straightening that front leg and allowing a nice deep bow over the front leg. Lots of length in your neck, lots of length in your spine. Your right hip is pulling back, your left hip is pulling forward just a bit. This will deepen your moment. Full breath in. Stay for the breath out. Inhale, bend the knee, lift the head, lift the heart. Exhale, start to pull up and back, crescent lunge. Check in with you and notice where you want your arms to be. Maybe they got some wing things happening. Maybe the hands are at the heart. Maybe you're like, ooh, high V. I don't know. Definitely that back leg is strong and that front leg is pressing and you're finding a lot of stability. Beautiful. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, set your back toes down, your back foot down, and you'll find yourself shifting into a warrior two. Both legs can straighten for a moment. And then bend into that front knee and find your warrior two. And then find that warrior two leaning way out in the future. And then find it dwelling way back in the past. And then bring that baby right here, dead center, present moment, present with you, present with each other. Beautiful. Sink in just a little bit deeper. Full breath in. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, bring the hands to the heart. Turn your toes in, and then turn your heels in. Bend the knees deeply. Yeah, and maybe you pulse a little bit in this deep squat. Maybe you find a few moments of stillness. Beautiful. Now you're going to straighten one leg and bend the other. And inhale will take you down, ninja. And exhale brings you back up. Inhale, other side. Exhale up. Twice more each side. Find your own rhythm. Gorgeous. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, palms to earth. Step your front foot back. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale gently with love. That left leg sweeps up. Exhale, step that sweep pup between the hands. Start to invite a lot of length into the front leg. Straighten, straighten, straighten. And find a nice gentle bow. Notice if you found any tension here in the body. Is the jaw seizing up? Are the shoulders crowding your neck? Beautiful. Let your next breath in. Bend that knee. Lift your head. Lift your heart. And as you exhale, start to roll on up. And inhale reaches the arms up. And then exhale, you settle into whatever version of wings feels good to you. Sink in a little bit deeper. A nice deep inhale. As you exhale, that back heel turns down to the earth. Both legs can straighten. And settle in, warrior two. Check this warrior two in the past. Ooh, way back here. And then check it out in the future. Ugh, way up here. And then slide it, oof, dead center, right now. And maybe you dig a little deeper into that front leg. Yeah, baby. Keep that breath deep. Keep those legs strong. Beautiful. Take a full breath in. Really find an expansiveness in you. As you exhale, turn your front toes in and then both heels shift in. Inhale, stands you tall. And an exhale, bends the knees. And maybe you find a pulse. Maybe you find something really nice and leveragey with the hands on the legs, peeling the knees wide open and dipping one shoulder at a time. And maybe you want that extra active moment so the arms are straight out and you're pulsing, you're getting down. Get down on it. Be-do-do, be-do-do. Yeah. But maybe you're working with leverage today, and that's cool too. It's important that we're all in this container together, and we're all uniquely honoring what feels right for our moment. Beautiful. Back through center you go. Now we're going to invite our hands to our hearts. And an inhale will take us down to one direction, straighten the other leg. And exhale, center. Other side. Gorgeous. One more each side. You can. Dig a little deeper. Beautiful. Up through center. Slowly swim the hands behind the back. Reach the knuckles down. Lift the heart. Notice if the tailbone's like, ooh, way sticking out, and scoop the tailbone under a bit. We don't want to like uncomfortably do the pelvis, but find this balance in the pelvis. The front of the hips are lifting up, and so is the back body. Beautiful. Full round in. As you exhale, release the hands forward. Toe heel the feet beneath your hips. Sit down, baby. And then find a little oof. Pulse it, pulse it, pulse it, pulse it, pulse it. For 3, for 2, full breath in. As you exhale, forward bow. Catch the hands and the elbows and just let this be really bobby and side to side, and the neck is long and the legs are opening. Yep, still in that forward fold. Relish in it. For 3. For 2. Full breath in. Your exhale will release your hands to the earth. Inhale, sit really deep into the legs. And exhale, start to roll up. And inhale reaches the arms up. And an exhale, hands to heart. And then we're going to find a little bit of balance in our day. And before we do, find a little free shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it out, shake it out. Shake the knees, shake the toes, shake the ankles, the lips. Again. Cool. And then finding your moment where you're standing, you're supported, you're standing, in fact, a little bit taller than you usually do, and the hands come to the heart, and you take a full breath in, and a full breath out. Now check it out. If you want to be bound today, you're going to grind. Yeah, you're going to grind if you want to be bound. Just kidding. You're going to ground down. We're all actually grounding down through our right foot. And what we do with the left foot is up to us. So maybe you bend the right knee and the left leg, scoops around and finds a bind, a single bind or a double bind around the left leg, around the right leg. Or maybe you take the left sole of the foot to the calf and or the thigh. So you're treeing, or you're binding for this balancing moment. And then you've got these two arms that can shift around and do things differently to challenge yourself in different ways. And so maybe these arms find a certain tree-like variation if you're in tree. If the legs are bound, maybe you swim the left arm under the right arm and you find the full Monty. I think that's eagle. And notice if you're collapsing into the right hip, whatever shape you've chosen. If the right hip is kind of jutting out right and the left hip is dropping a bit, mine just works. So it's that moment of notice and then recalibration, right? And then finding that stability and sticking with it. And then notice if you're looking down, like I also just was, and pick up that gaze. Beautiful. Now, whether you're bound or in a tree, we're slowly going to invite our left knee out in front of us. And the left foot can kind of shake out. And then an inhale is going to extend that leg way out away from you. And you're going to sweep the left leg out left as far as you ever could. And then out back behind you. And we're just going to check out our range of motion here. Bringing the leg forward. And then swimming it back. Bring it forward, wrap it around. And then swim it back. One more time forward. One more time back. Gorgeous. The next time the leg's back, you're going to stay back, reach the arms forward. We're here for 3, for 2. Full breath in. And exhale the foot to the earth. Shake it out. Shake it out, roll it out, drink some water, take a bite of your cookie. My friend Jim brought me coffee and cookies during class. Well, the first class I was recording, but the camera stopped halfway through. So here you are, shaking it out during this refilming of a class. Cool, cool, cool. And then you shake it out. And you do the lip thing because it's fun. And then you find the feet beneath the hips. And then you start to tune into all your gains so far. And you feel yourself standing taller than even you did on the other side when you were preparing for that. And you're like, damn, I can stand up pretty tall. And then you're like, damn, feels good when I do. All right, I'll be back with you in a moment. Here we go. Shifting all the weight into the right foot. Just kidding, in the left foot. Feeling yourself really strong, tall, present, patient. Patience, it's a thing. Bring that knee in line, the right knee in line with the right hip. And just notice if the right hip then also like took a journey up, and bring it back down in line with the left hip. Yep. And then slide into either your bind or your tree. And then find them wings wherever they want to be, bound, free, connected. gorgeous. Stay in this moment for a few more breaths. Really challenging yourself taller. Even if you're in the bind, even if you're squatting down, the tallness comes from the length of the spine, not the stance of the legs in that case. So, yeah, feel those vertebrae get more spacious. Oh, excuse me. Full breath in and a full breath out. Cool, we're gonna find that release. Bring the right knee in front of the right hip and inhale, extend the right leg way out. And then exhale, wrap it around the body, send the foot back. Inhale, bring it back around, keeping the leg as high as you can. You may tremble, you want to tremble. And then send it back. Wrap that leg way around front. And then exhale, send it back. Once more forward, keep it high, challenge the quads. And then send it back. Yeah, now stay back. Inhale, reach forward for 3, for 2. Full breath in. And exhale, slowly set the foot down on the earth. Shake it out. Let the lips do the lip thing. Yeah, and then slide the hands behind the back and interlace the fingers with the other finger on top than you're used to. And feel the heart lift, the shoulders drop, the throat pull up while the back of the neck is still long. We're going to spend a moment here. Why? Because we spend too much time on our fucking phones. And that means we spend a lot of time here, right? So hopefully it's not the only time today you do this, but life slips by and we don't always do the things that are healthy. So if you're here, really relish in this moment where the hands are behind the back and the shoulders are peeling open and you're just really open in the heart space and creating that space in this chest container of yours so that you're not closed off and getting in the way of your heart's ability to connect. Maybe you take it a little bit further and, well, not further, but somewhere different. Maybe instead of having the hands and reaching down, you catch the elbows. Maybe you practice a reverse namaste. Okay. It's been a long time for this, Rusty Goose. And you see if you can find the palms somewhere near each other behind the back while still lifting the heart. Oh, that might be too intense for you. It's too intense for me. So maybe you adjust back. The heart's still lifting. Yes, it is. The shoulders are still cracking open. We're here for 2 more breaths. Fabulous. Take a full round in. And as you exhale, release the arms and give yourself a little shim shim. Shim, shim, shimmy, 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 shimmy. Cool. Inhale up onto your tippy toes. Oof. And exhale, keep your heels lifted. Slowly drop down, down, baby. Beautiful. And then spread those sweet knees and let the hands drop in front of the body. And your right hand will stay on your fingerprints. And it will slide to the inside of the right leg, and you'll kind of get this leverage point here. And then the inhale will bring that left arm way up and diagonal left. kind of similar to what we did before, but before that other leg was out, right? So just exploring this and same but different. Now if you're here and you're like, I like this, I want something more though, maybe your right arm wraps around your right leg and then your left hand grabs for your right hand and you find this yummy bind. And then the head can look up towards the sky. We're here for 3. Full breath in. And exhale, gently soften and release. Check it out. You're going to bring the hands to the outsides of the legs and then bring the knees together for a moment in a regular toe balance so those groins can have a little bit of softness. Full breath in. And then exhale, spread those knees, plant those palms on the earth, and maybe the feet step out a little bit as the left palm slides to the inside of the left leg and onto the earth, and the right arm reaches up and you find that expansiveness in your being. And maybe you have shoulder things going on this side, so it's not possible, but if you tried the bind on the other side and it feels cohesive on this side, you're going to go ahead and try that bind and just notice. Wow. Yep. And we're here for 3. Full breath in. And exhale gently through center. Gorgeous. Palms on the earth in front of you, and then walk them to the outsides of your knees. The knees will come in again. And this time, if it feels appropriate, gently set the knees down, untuck the toes, bring the hands on the lap. Maybe you go crisscross if this is not okay for you, and close the eyes and just take this opportunity to check in. We've moved a little, we've breathed a little, and you started at a certain point, and where am I now? And if the mind is still busy and the heart is still feeling some type of way, that's okay. Sometimes those things just have to move through us, and we can just acknowledge, like, this is what it is right now. And then we could just remember that, life's fucking beautiful. With all the good, all the bad, it's all critical. Gorgeous. Now take a big breath in and retain that inhale at the top, and envision yourself like the most glorious buoy in the ocean that the heaviest anchor could not pull underwater even if it tried. And this means with this breath in the body, you need to soften your chest, your ribs, your belly, your jaw, your gaze. Soften, soften, soften. And then sip it a little bit more. Hold. And exhale deeply, let it go. Gorgeous. Let's get a little camel in our bodies. Full breath in. And exhale. Slowly shift up onto your shins. We're going to take this easy street because, it's camel and it can be intense. And so kind of create this contact with your hands on your hips, your body, and then sliding the contact around to your sweet tush, and invite your elbows to start to draw towards each other as you build into this moment. elbows draw together, the more the heart lifts up, the more the tops of the feet press down onto the earth. And rather than seeing this shape as like, I must make it back, I must go back, see it like the front line of your body must unfurl. It must zip up, and the back line of your body must press into that to give you that leverage. It's not so much about going down as it is about lifting your throat and your heart and your hips to the sky, and the back body supports that. If you want more, you can take the hands one at a time down to the ankles, but really invite that chest, head, throat to maintain their upward reach, and the back body, its upward press. Beautiful. We're here for 3 more. Full breath in. And as you exhale, if the hands are on the heels, slowly, one at a time, bring them back up to the tuchus. Breathe in. And exhale, slowly set the hips back onto the heels. Breathe in, sit tall. Exhale, find a child's pose. And as you melt into this child's, find a gentle sway with the hips here, and notice your hip creases, notice your neck, notice your forehead. And take a full breath in. And as you exhale, press into the tops of the shins and slowly slide back up. A breath in lifts you here. And a breath out travels the hands to the tush. Find this version of camel for you. We're here for about 5. Full breath in. And exhale gently down to child's. Gorgeous. For this 3rd round, I'm going to give you another variation if you so feel inclined. If you're done with camel, maybe you come onto your back and you find a modified bridge. Maybe you feel called to a wheel. So if that's like the type of back bend you want to send it for your last back bend, do it. I didn't do a ton of shoulder warm-ups today, so if you don't feel quite ready for that, please don't. But you're your guide, so you know what's right for you, and slowly make your way into any of those moments. Camel, bridge, wheel, we're here for 5. Full breath in. And exhale, slowly, gently sit her down. Gorgeous. Take a moment there. If you're coming out of bridge, just kind of let the knees go side to side. Or wheel. And if you're doing the bridge or wheel circuit and you're like, ooh, these are good, I want a few more, please pop on up, take a few more breaths, be there. Cool? And if you're like, no thanks, go ahead and shift your hips to one side and send your feet way out in front of you, and invite your body into a nice, gentle, easy breezy forward fold, gentle in the back of the knees. Soft in the face. Maybe a little gentle rocky rock side to side. Maybe you take advantage and you find some leg massaging. Mm-hmm. Gosh, what a pal bringing coffee and cookies to the yoga deck. Come on. Mm. We love pals. Cool. Now, if you've decided to do bridgy wheelie things, take your time, but in time, go ahead and meet all of us in a seated butterfly. And use your arms as leverage by each side of you and press the arms down. You'll pick the tuchus up and find a little freedom here. Mm-hmm. Oh, we love freedom. And then gently set the booty down and bring the heels of the hands into the hip creases and pedal the hands up the legs to the backs of the calves, and then maybe you bring the feet in closer, maybe you check it out further. Either way, the spine's long, and sit nice and tall and breathe in, and then gently bow. Discovering, uncovering. For 3. For 2. Full breath in. And exhale, gently roll up. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, slide your right leg out. The left foot can stay to the inside of the right. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's bring the left foot, the sole of the foot onto the earth, and inhale the right arm up. And then the exhale will bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. And then, maybe the left foot's on the inside of the right leg. Maybe it's crossed over the right leg. And then the left hand can tent it behind you, and you'll find length in the gaze, relax in the right ankle. And then check out over the left shoulder. Full breath in. And then exhale, gently unravel. Send the left leg out. Both hands by your tush. Tent the fingers. Find some wiggle in the legs. Breathe in, fill up. And as you exhale, press up. Then let the tushy kind of find some freedom. And then gently set that bum down and bring the right foot to the inside of the left leg for a moment. And then the right sole of the foot can come onto the earth, inside or outside the left leg, you choose. The left elbow reaches its way to the outside of the right knee, and the right hand organically reaches back behind you. Fingerprints tent, you find length, you find, heck, maybe a smile. Awesome. Full breath in. And exhale, unravel. Excuse me. Send those legs way out away from you. Give them that shake, 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 shake. And then, okay, check this out. Maybe you have full lotus, maybe you don't. If you have full lotus, still kind of cold, gotta cover this noggin up. If you have full lotus, invite yourself into full lotus. And if you don't know what full lotus is, it's left leg in right hip crease, and then right leg in left hip crease. And then here you are, all bound up. If you don't have this, just come into crisscross. Perfect. It's delicious and wonderful. And then bring your hands to your sides, and if you've got really strong fingers, you can play with this action while tenting the fingers. If you need a little more support from the hands, go palms on the earth. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, lift everything off the earth. Yep. Full breath in. And exhale, set it down gently. Hands can fall in the lap. Eyes can shut down for 3. Full breath in. And as you exhale, palms plant by your sides. Pick the hips up. Higher, higher, higher. As high as you can get everything. Full breath in. And exhale, set down. Shimmy, roll, hands in lap. Whatever you need for 3. 2. Breathe in. Hands down by your side. Exhale, presses you back up. Yep. Lift up, breathe up, feel that core really turning on. Full breath in. Exhale, gently set it down. Ooh, it's been a while since I've done these. Yay! Take a moment here, find length, find grounding. We're going to come in again. Hands down by the sides. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, pick it all up. This time, if you want a little more, send one leg out. Oh, and the other leg out. And keep them lifted for 3, 2, and 1. Set down. Gorgeous. Anchoring into the ending of our practice today in a seat. Unless you're like, girlfriend, I need a savasana. Don't take that away from me. Then find that. No matter where you are, just find a little stillness paired with a lot of brilliance. And that source of brilliance is you. It's innate in you. You can bring it to the world at any moment you choose. You are a vibrant, radiant being. And you have all the tools you need to come into that space and remember how vibrant and radiant and brilliant you are throughout the day, all day, every day. Absolutely fabulous. Wherever you are, bring your hands to heart center. Feel those palms kiss, feel those hearts lift, feel those shoulders drop. Let those knees soften down, hips anchor, crown of the head reaches way long. Full round of breath to prepare for Om. Inhale for Om. All right, my sweet friend, that is it for today. Well, it's not it for today, but it's it for this moment. I am sending you lots of love. If you're here still in this container and you've made it this far in the moment, goddamn, thank you. I am honored. I am blessed, and you should help a sister spread these offerings by sharing this channel with your friends, subscribing, liking, loving, and I'll keep chucking it out there and sharing what I have to share. Take care, you guys. Bye.